Mina, thank you. You know, after that rek'sai game against Mad Lions, right? I had this rek'sai game against Mad Lions when I was like kind of inting and I was kind of useless, right? And then I went to sleep, right, that day, and I was sleeping and I had a dream that I was at Worlds, and I was at Worlds playing rek'sai, and I was inting so hard that my team actually thought my team didn't want to talk to me. Like my team actually didn't want to talk to me. Like they actually, I inted so hard in my dream at Worlds with rek'sai that my team just didn't want to talk to me. And then like I remember someone saying, your career is over now. You inted so hard with rek'sai. No team will want you now. And I woke up in the middle of the fucking night and I was like, oh shit, I can't deal with rek'sai anymore, you know? I was like, shit. And then I told Caps about this dream. And then Caps was like, well, hopefully rek'sai is not meta at Worlds, because if rek'sai is meta at Worlds, then we will have a mental block. So we were thinking that hopefully rek'sai and Veigar support are not meta at Worlds because of that Mad Lions game. Because if Veigar support and rek'sai jungle are meta at Worlds now, it's just over. It's just over. We just have a mental block. Colson, thank you. Pezzy, thank you. Poidak Poi, thank you for 2. Schnitzler, thank you for 3. Kenten, thank you. Jimmy Dalla, thank you. When G2 Force retires you next split due to old age and finding a sexier jungler, at least you have a future in being an air-raid Siren. Air-raid Siren? But that's like, wee, like that's like, woo. Everfrost on Elise. I do think Everfrost is kind of OP, but if you play Elise, maybe Night Harvester or Protobell, that's still better, because Protobell gives you a little bit of mobility and good stats. And Night Harvester also gives you decent stats, and you know, I do like Protobell more than Night Harvester on this, honestly.
Jankos, you want me to say it? I will say it. You're really better than Fake.
Have you seen what happened to Fnatic? Yes, Graceful Ravioli, thank you. I know that they had COVID, or at least some of them contracted it. And I hope that playoffs will still be held in the studio, even though some of them were sick. Hopefully they'll be healthy until then. And yeah. So I'm really hoping that we still get the playoffs in the studio. Fear the Spear, thank you. Crabo, thank you. Crabo. You said one day that Riot can fine or ban you for setting up games by getting troll picks. How does it correspond to Mad Lions going 5 off-roads in their match versus Astralis? So technically, if the game matters and you troll, that would be bad, and Riot would probably do something about it, right? But if the game doesn't matter, then it's kind of up to you how you treat the game. And even though Mad Lions was playing 5 off-rows, they were still trying to win. I mean, they were technically trying to win, right? Sure, they swapped roles, but they still wanted to win. They still were trying to win. And it is hard to find someone for doing that when the game is completely irrelevant. And Mad Lions was already secured in playoffs in top 3 at that point, and their game doesn't matter. Astralis' game also doesn't matter. And as much as I agree with Zanzarak that, you know, it's kind of PM, then like you had 17 games in LAC where you could actually get to playoffs, and the enemy team got to playoffs, you know. Like if they want to take some time off and have fun game where they can test champions and have some fun on stage, I really don't think it's a big deal. I really think it should be fine. Like it shouldn't be a big deal that they just want to test champions on stage, you know, or if they are not testing champions and they are like trolling, but they are still trying to win and they are just playing for fun. Like I think that's completely fine. It's that kind of game happens once per split, and only if the game doesn't matter. Let's say Astralis is fighting for the fucking lives, and if they win this game, they get to playoffs. Mad Lions would never do this, and if Mad Lions is fighting for the lives, they would also never do this, you know. Like if the game actually matters for anything, this will never happen. But the game was literally useless. It would be as good to cancel it as to play it. But from a perspective of a player that is new and is a rookie, it makes sense that he wants more useful games on stage. Because, you know, we don't have BO3s like China or Korea. So it makes sense that every game matters. I'm currently doing everything in my power to not write my bachelor thesis. Please keep me from doing so. Well, I'm online. You could have trolled the SK game if you had won one game before. But okay, think about it. It's like... Wait, what? What did you just ask? Okay, I just kind of lost my train of thought. I was about to answer someone's question, but why do you buy a Strikebreaker on AD Assassins in the jungle? Because it's kind of broken item and it allows you to dash. So Strikebreaker is also like a hole in a design, I think. I don't actually understand why Strikebreaker was made the way it is now. Before you could kind of dash melee range and slow people down. Now you can actually dash 300 range, which is so much, and it still slows people. And what they are doing is making the item weaker because they are removing the stats, right? But I think the item design is cool. I think being able to slow people with your item is kind of cool. I just think that the dash shouldn't be so long. But instead of making the dash shorter, like it used to be, they are just making it have less HP as an item. So if you buy it, you will be more squishy. But I thought it's for fighters, right? It's for champions that want to get close and want to like slow people, like Darius, let's say. But Darius HP, like he values HP a lot. But I mean, assassins, they don't really care that much, you know? So I still think this item will stay relevant just because of how strong it is. Zanzara in interview said after the game that this was disrespectful and they wasted time, especially when they asked before Matt how they want to approach the game and they agreed to play normally. I mean, okay, well, I mean, I guess maybe I missed that part of the interview. If Astralis spoke to Mad Lions and they asked generally how do they want to play, and then Mad Lions said, yeah, we just want to try hard, and then they were like, sure, then it's kind of BM to troll. But that's just like, that's just straight up BM, you know? I don't think a fun game is BM. I think a fun game is fine. But I just think that like it's kind of BM to tell someone that you will try hard and then you fucking troll. That's BM, yeah. They talked to AOD, but he decided to not tell the players. Astralis' coach didn't tell the team that Mad Lions would have fun with it. Okay, you know what? It's fine. I'm confused now. I'm not in the subject. I don't want to spread false information. Yeah. If you are not allowed to troll, how come you didn't get a penalty for playing Italy? Ha 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 ha. Ha. Wunder is in solo queue? Wait. Wait, guys. Is it the playoff time? Is it the playoff time? Holy shit, look. Wunder, I mean, he didn't play a game since 3 days, and then he played like a couple of games here, and then he didn't play since 28. So I guess he doesn't play that much, but Wunder is stepping in the solo queue, guys. Wunder is stepping in the solo queue. It is time to take over. Time to take over playoffs again. I applied to study a semester in Poznan's University. Do you know what's the weather like this time of the year in there? Same as in Berlin, so I would say between 10 to 20 degrees. Like it's a very, it's not chill, it's kind of, yeah, I would say between 10 to 20 degrees, which is kind of fine, you know. It's like, sometimes rain, sometimes not. Are you going to do a video on new patch notes? Yes, I will. I will be making video on new patch notes. I don't actually know how long will I stream for today. It depends if you entertain me. If you entertain me, chat, then I might stream longer. If you don't, I might stream shorter. But yesterday, I was supposed to stream, and I didn't because I was lazy. And I was hungovered. And I was laying on the couch with Mickey and Caps, and we were just watching Avatar, Legend of Korra. So we were just kind of chilling yesterday and watching some Avatar. Well, patch notes are coming out at 8 p.m. So I could technically stream to 8 p.m., then do patch notes and then the stream. Or I could also just, in my opinion, it also makes sense to, because my newest YouTube content, I was playing Talon Jungle and I was also playing, I think Shaco Jungle. And I do it off stream. And I think playing off stream is kind of good because you don't see it. And if you want to watch it, you have to actually go, it's like exclusive on YouTube. So I think it makes sense to record the patch notes off stream. Did you cover the minimap? Wait, is the minimap covered right now? Wait, why you guys didn't tell me my minimap is not covered? Of course I'm losing 2 games in a row. God damn it, chat. Why you didn't mention it? You guys are so mean. Why you didn't say it? How can I win a fucking game when there is so many rats out there just watching my minimap and knowing where my team is? We thought you knew? Of course I didn't. Of course I'll blame the chat. God damn it. Rajam, yeah, Rajam. Noodlord, thank you. Yeah, well, thank you. Do you think there is a realistic chance of LEC bringing back BO3 for the regular season? I wish. Not sure if that's the case, but I wish.